it do? We back in this thing. If you don't know, I'm coolcarskj. It's been a while since we've been putting consistent videos out on this channel, but today we got some good content coming for y'all. We out here on OBS row, as we like to call it. We're gonna be removing this engine from the Tahoe. Got a donor Tahoe over here. If y'all have been following the channel, y'all know I buy a lot of donor vehicles, and you know, really that's all I buy. If it's a running vehicle with a LS in it, I'll buy it. You know, I don't really like to take a chance on stuff that don't run. So if you remember back, if you've been watching for a while, this engine, 218,000 miles roughly, it ran and drove before we started parting it out. It was kind of earmarked for my 12-year-old's truck. He's got the only GMC in the yard. All the other 4 are Chevys, but he's 12, and this engine was, you know, kind of earmarked for that truck. But we have found better options. You know, this thing has fairly low mileage, but as you can see, it's got some filth on it. I would say it probably was taken care of decently. It was an older lady who had it. She had some receipts and always took it to a shop, but it is a little dirty. It is a little dirty. So this is the kind of one I thought I was gonna put in there, 217 or 218,000 miles. But then we found another truck, picked up this 2005 Chevy Silverado, and the good thing about this is this engine is super clean. Like, it's a lot cleaner, but it got a lot higher mileage. This one has 319. Now, the thing about that is, when people are looking to buy an engine for an LS swap, what's the first thing they ask you? What's the miles on it? Well, if you know LS engines, man, you know they'll run damn near forever if you keep oil pressure in them. So I'm not worried about the mileage on this one. And it's almost easier to sell the lower mileage one than it was to sell this one. And with this one also being complete, and this one being a 2005, as you see, it has an electric fan, no mechanical fan like the other one has. I don't even know if I showed you that on the other one. I said, well, this can be his donor vehicle. We're not worried about the mileage. We'll put an oil pump in it and we'll ride. Especially for, you know, it'll be his first vehicle when he starts driving this. That's 4 years away. Hell, we might find more donors, which takes me to my next part of the process. Look what we picked up, y'all. I shouldn't even have to say what's in here. You already know. Look at this. This is what made that Tahoe 5.3 expendable. Look at this sucker right here. It's crazy, man. Now this thing is running and driving. She said it had a transmission problem. I'll show y'all this later too. I'll show y'all this. This is just giving you a little backstory of what we got going on today. Before my special guest shows up, I didn't even get to that. Wait till y'all see who's buying the engine. But yeah, you see it. 6.0, 230,000 miles on it. 6.0, running and driving. Claims it has severe transmission issue. You know, these have 4L80s, but I have a 4L80 that was supposed to go to my twin turbo build that I kind of nixed in my blue dually. See, my blue dually, I'm giving y'all a history lesson right now. My blue dually has a 454 Vortex. The last year they ever made a 454 Vortex. So I kind of decided to keep it in there. Why change it out? It's kind of iconic. So now I got an extra 4L80. I got an extra 6.0. Not in that truck. I got another one. That's my second 6.0 right there. So we got decisions to make. But back to this. We're gonna be selling this motor to a special guest today. He should be showing up any minute. Do I need to move my dually? I think we got plenty of room. We're gonna be selling it to a special guest for one of his builds. So when he arrives, I'll unveil him. But yeah, that's what we're doing today. Taking this 5.3 out. I know the footage is kind of bad with the sun being right over top right here, but as it moves, it should get better. But that's what we're doing today, is removing the 5.3 for a special guest. He'll be here shortly. And man, we're gonna have a video for y'all. So stay tuned and enjoy. Man, look who we got in the building. 79 Productions.
What's going on?
Justin in the house. Tell everybody what you're doing with this thing, man. How did this come about?
Well, I've been needing a 5.3 well, LS, and I done bought a couple bad ones, and he got one running, so I'm here.
Running and driving.
It took about 2 hours to get here.
Yeah, it ain't as far as you would think. Yeah.
The way I figured is, you know, he says it's good, so I'd rather than waste time with a bunch of bad ones. I seen the video of this thing running, so
yep.
I'm just gonna swap it straight in my C20.
Yep, makes sense. Yeah. Makes sense. Yeah, you got a C20. It's nice. Benjo Cole in the building. But yeah. Oh, Benjo Cole got a little channel, y'all. How many subscribers you got?
Like 100.
Hey, you
He done already locked down the paint job.
I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
He said his red truck need to get painted too.
Yeah, that's what he damn, you know. Hey, when he come outside, when a new face come around, boy, he ain't never met a stranger. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So yeah.
106.
106. Short bed Ben, Benjo Cole. All right, Ben. But yeah. So we already got started off camera. Good thing is the front clip already been sold, so we are almost all the way there. The engine is rocking and rolling, shaking and grooving. And yeah, we're gonna get it up out of here. So it ain't much left. Just gotta decide, do we want to take the harness off or leave it attached? So anyway, wrap a seatbelt around it. Well, probably cut a seatbelt out of one of these in here and wrap it around it and call it a day.
So yeah, I sold a 6.0. That thing had 378,000 miles on it. The guy I sold it to, he sold it to one of his buddies, and they just dropped that thing right in the car.
Yep.
Turboed it and took it straight to the track. Ain't do nothing. 378,000 miles on it.
Yeah. As long as you got oil pressure, man, that's it. So
see, me, I was thinking, man, I had to go through it and rebuild it.
No,
that's the one I was telling you
never.
I had for the dually.
Yeah, never.
And I was looking at it like it had
the video that never came out, y'all. He had a white dually, man. It was nice. I showed it on my channel. He never showed it on his.
Man, I was pulling the. I pulled the 6.0 out with the 4L80, and I just said, man, this thing got too much miles. I should have kept it for that dually.
Yep.
And I should have kept the dually too.
Yep.
And the guy I sold the dually to, man, he was a piece of work.
I remember.
He drove the truck around in my name, never transferred it.
Then it got towed or repo impounded.
And the tow yard was calling me, talking about, we got your truck here, you need to pay, I think it was like $800 or something like that to get it out. Yeah. And then that's the only reason he transferred the title.
So he could keep his truck. Because you would have been able to pay the $800 and back yours.
I was about to go get that truck.
Makes sense.
Because the thing is, and now, you know, I just wanted him to transfer the title out of my name.
Right.
Because he was driving it and using it every day for work. Driving it in my name. The truck was still in my name, so. So
back to my story, when I started thinking, I was like, man, first thing people always ask is how many miles is on it, right? I don't give a damn about how many miles on it. As long as you keep oil pressure, you straight. So I felt to myself, when I bought that Yukon I just bought, it'd be easier to sell the low mileage one because the other one's got 319 on it. But I don't care.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? So that's why I said, I started thinking like, people would ask, because I had them both listed. People would ask how many miles on it. I say 319, but it's been well taken care of. They don't want to hear that. Yeah. 319 is, I ain't dealing with it.
See, I'm
like, that's nothing,
one of those
man.
Guys.
Bro.
Like, man,
that's nothing. That's nothing, man.
Now I got this Suburban with 268 on it.
Yeah.
Man, we done took it to Miami. We drove this thing, and I'm like, you know, after a while, you start the miles on the LS ain't really no.
Ain't nothing, man.
Because I was thinking the same thing. I was like, man, I'm gonna snatch the engine out, go through it, rebuild it. My buddy was like, man, just get it, get the DOD deleted. So I got the DOD deleted. Through the tune. Use the same tuner you use.
Charles Barber. Shout out to Charles Barber.
Charles Barber, he tuned it out.
Probably tuned it a little bit better and it ran better too.
So what he was telling me with the 6L80Es on the Suburbans, like from Chevy, like the shift points and the transmission's not good, which is why they mess up a lot. So he changed the shift points and then deleted the DOD and tuned it up a little bit, and man, I done already put 9,000 miles on it. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So really wasn't no point of rebuilding it.
Yeah. So I'm gonna put the 319 in that one. because I don't care about it, and that's, you know, LS swap for he only 12 right now. You know, a few years he'll be driving, so he ain't gonna care what how many miles on it. So
Yeah.
I told myself that'd be easier to sell this one, so that's why I parted for this one. But this was originally for that truck.
You can start driving next year.
But yeah. So, you know, we're gonna get it, man. We're gonna get it.
Man, I done went through so many engines that I just said, man, you got this thing running. I just want to throw something in it, and I started rebuilding. I started rebuilding my 350, took it to the machine shop, everything.
And you can offload that quick.
And then, well, here's the thing. So when I was going through it, looking at it, I was gapping the rings. I noticed one of the lifter bores had like grooves in it from where the lifter messed up. So I started honing it, took it back to the machine shop. They checked it, but I was like, I don't really want to go through all of that, keep spending money into it.
And have less reliability,
Just get something that goes and go.
And he got this thing by what? 6 hours? Once I went to sleep, he said I want it. He called me. He said I want it. I went to sleep. I woke up to a message from a homeboy, a local cat. And he said, hey, I want that 5.3. And I was like, it's already gone, bro. It's already gone. So he was able to.
When you text me, I didn't know if you were selling one or looking for one. I was like, you know.
Yeah.
So once you said you had it, and man, I can't beat the price.
No, you can't, man. You can't. Hey, just for comparison purposes, the engine my brother-in-law got, it's got more miles. I think it was like 228 on that one. I sold him that one for 800. Normally, and that's a friend price, you know what I'm saying? And normally for a stranger, I try to get 1,000 for some of these.
Yeah.
So, but with me finding that Yukon over there and now having another one, it's time to get this out of here, get this truck gone, and open up this spot right here, and you know what I'm saying?
How about this?
So you was right on time.
In South Carolina, they trying to get 1,200 out of someone like 330,000
and probably can't even verify that they've been running.
Yeah, man, you buy them things low oil pressure. You don't know what's going on with them, so that's why I said it's worth the trip to come in.
For sure.
2-hour drive, 4-hour round trip, but
for sure
catch up. And I was gonna look at the truck too.
Yeah. We'll go over there.
The painting.
He wanna him and Bray, him and Bray. We're gonna get a little paint job on that Valentino over there, but. Yeah, let's get set up, man, and start getting this thing out of.
Yeah.
Shoot, that way you can stroll on back to the house. We might get us something to eat too. Y'all ate yet or no?
No, we ain't.
I might go around the corner and get us something. I got something in mind. Look at it.
Okay. You gotta bring it up more. It ain't cleared them out yet.
It ain't? I don't want to.
Nah, you still got a little bit more.
Tell me when.
It's close. I think we're good. Right there.
A little.
It ain't.
I tell you what, we can get a couple more inches just taking that top plate off. Drop it down a little bit. I think it's 310s. It's a little plate on top.
There you go.
All right, let's see what we got. Yeah.
We'll stand on the other. Oh, yeah, you poured them.
We gotta lift up, don't we? There we go.
She good?
Hitting something else?
It's hitting this, but we only got needed like a half an inch. That's
These the exhaust on this side is still.
That's nothing though. If you pull out, it'll come out. It's a loose from that.
Well, it's tied up on something on this side.
What do you see?
It's locked up on the steering.
Lowered it.
You see the exhaust, the end of the exhaust on the steering shaft?
Yeah. We almost like we gotta come up, and then we can.
You need me to help you? There you go.
Pull it, back it up some, back it up some. There you go. There you go. Now you can go raise up.
Here, do this side. Put this stuff over.
This is your battery. The battery cables right here. All we got left. Hold on, let me get off this. Let me get off that one. Pressure washer gonna come in handy today.
You got a little cap or something I could lock that up?
I don't, but let me put it back on until we do that. I might have a little pack in the shop there.
Here, you wanna? Well, let's just pull it out and set it.
Pull it out. I'm gonna. Yeah. I think I got some. Yes, sir. Let's see if we got one of the match.
What is that right here?
Let me cap this first.
Should we cut that or?
Let me take a look at it. All right, what you think?
Oh, that'll work for sure.
I don't know what you're doing. Maybe that one start big. Let's see.
Perfect.
Perfection.
Yeah.
All right, what we looking like?
There's some little wiring harness stuff on there running on.
This?
Yeah. You just cut it? Do I need that or?
We ain't gonna cut it. You don't need some of it. Like this is for your AC. This goes to here. Let me see where it goes to. Usually I don't have to get that far out. Let's see which plug that is.
Is that an O2 sensor?
Yeah. I'm gonna get it off.
Do I delete O2 sensors or?
Yeah, they come with 4. Most people can just do 2. Bring me that pry bar. Just bring me one of them pry bars. I'm just gonna pry it off. But that's what it is.
You still got the exhaust on?
It's off.
Oh, so what is that? Just a wire hanging to it?
Yeah.
You ain't got a little tarp or a garbage bag, do you? I can set under it?
Yeah.
Just in case that will run all over. Can that starter bolt to the... Can that starter bolt up?
Yeah. That's why I still got it attached.
Oh, he's all full of you.
I tell you what, when you get it out, let's go and take these motor mounts out. Because you ain't going to need them. What do you mean, it's 15? Get them. That's less space we got to worry about. Take them off right now.
Them things ain't going to snap this day. We don't need to oil them down?
No.
You sure?
Well, I got some right there. Give it to me.
Do you need those or?
No, I don't need them, but you don't need them either, but they're taking up space. Look how big they are. That's for the LS. You ain't gonna use them. Them going in the trash. I say pull it up. I say jack it up a little bit and pull it out. Not even jack it out, but pull it out.
Hold on, let me set the camera.
Take this out because you ain't gonna use this.
How much up? How much you want to go?
You can come out now.
Lift that starter up. Don't put your hands under the engine. Just lift it up and move back. You good, move back. That's good, don't worry about it, move back. Here, let's set it down a little.
You can lift it down.
Huh?
It's a hand up it over there.
I was trying to stop recording so I could
okay.
turn the camera this way, get it in the back.
I'll leave this bolt in here, see if you reuse it. So you can reuse this stuff. I don't always reuse the battery starter stuff, but some builds, if you got enough room and you want to make it clean, you can reuse this shit. But a lot of the OEM shit that's in the truck, just reuse it.
Yeah.
And what you're gonna want to do, you're probably gonna want to keep an eye out for an 0411 PCM. Easier to use, easier to tune. You can use the one that came with it, no problem with it, but just more tunability. Just red and blue and green.
Uh-huh.
The ones most people like to use is blue and red.
Yeah.
Well, shoot, man, that's it. Now we gotta come finagle that mug into the back of the truck, ain't it right? All right. I would say.
I don't know. You wanted to see if it'll go?
don't matter to me. But we definitely can get. Look how much room it is.
Because I think,
Yeah. That up.
I got this impact out this. Let it sit on the ground.
It was at this moment he knew. He fucked up.
Yeah, I definitely messed up, y'all. That was a crucial, critical error on my part. I took that thing off at some point, and I guess it rained. We didn't get a lot of rain recently, but I'm assuming one of those times that it rained, or maybe a couple times that some water got in the intake. Now, this is quite a while after this stuff that you see in this video. So what ended up happening is, once we found out I had the water in it, took the intake off, looked down in the cylinder holes, seen water, which I'll show you exactly what I did after where we just cut the video at. Camera dirty. So weird. That oil look clean. We're gonna see if we get the water out. I'm gonna start with this side first, so I should be able to. It come from, well, some of that was the water pump right there, but it come from leaving that intake tube off. I left this off, and I think the engine was sitting back a little bit, and when it rained, when we had them hard rains,
yeah,
a little bit of water with it. Well, I tell you what, I'm glad I had these gloves on, because I just crushed my damn thumb. Golly. Guess I need to leave that sitting like that for a little bit. I emptied the oil out already, so there we go. Had quite a bit of water in it. But me and Justin was sitting around talking, trying to figure out what the best option was. Did he want to get the motor? I was going to discount it even more, or did he want to just, you know, cut his losses or whatever? So I was gonna pick up the camera. I said, hey, we gotta shoot this video, man, and show him what happened. And he was like, nah, man, nah, don't show him that, don't show him that. I was like, why, man? I said, things happen. And he said, man, you don't wanna mess up your future sales and all that. And so I thought about it for a while, and I was like, man, if people know me, man, they know I do good business. And things happen, man, you know. I didn't know it was water in there until we dropped the engine and tilted the motor. That's when I found out. So it was definitely an error on my part. There's nothing to be ashamed of. You know, things happen. Everything don't always go according to plan. So I figured out where I was thinking, how can I do this video? How should I do the video? It took me a while to edit it because pulling the engine, a lot of times there's a lot of downtime too. So Took me a while to edit it, figure out how I wanted to show it, how I wanted to portray the, you know, the whole situation. I just wanted to make sure Justin was taken care of, so I gave him the option. Did he want to get the motor for even cheaper, or did he want to pass on it? And he decided to pass on it, which was fine. I gave him his money back plus $100 for his gas for wasting his time, and I felt real bad about that. But at least he got some good breakfast out of it. We all did. So from there, I just decided to use the motor. I was gonna use it for Ben's truck, but I had it listed the whole time on my Facebook. One of my other friends reached out. I told him what happened, showed him some videos and all that, and he decided it was still worth having. So it actually ended up getting sold to another friend. And this is the situation, this is the condition it's in right now. I had started taking it apart with every intention on putting it in Ben's truck. So all the parts are bagged and tagged. I got them stored. But yeah, I was gonna move forward as if we were gonna keep it. And then my buddy Jonathan was like, shoot, man, I'll take that thing. So that's what we did. Sold it to him. Actually ended up selling the green Silverado too. These videos are a little out of order because this situation happened previous to all those last videos I've been shooting. Even the videos with this red dually over here. So finally got this video edited like I wanted to, you know, show the situation and all that. But I tell you what, I would like y'all's opinion and y'all's advice on what would be the best way to go about this in the future. I was thinking, well, me and Jonathan was thinking to pour some transmission fluid down in the cylinder head holes and let it act as like a cleaner of some sort, and then, you know, flip the engine back over and let it drain out. So just let me know if y'all have had any experience with this type of thing, you know, water down in the cylinder heads, and tell me, you know, how did it work out for you. But I think that's it, man. I just kind of, you know, I kind of wanted to show y'all this whole situation, and I didn't want to be ashamed of it. You know, I like to bring y'all the real, and I know that y'all will let me know when I'm right, when I'm wrong, or, you know, just give me y'all's opinion on things that go on in my life. So there it is. That's what happened with this situation, man. Shouts out to Justin, 79 Productions. Y'all go follow him. Hell of a guy, man. Still my dog. I just hate I wasted this time like that, man. If you're watching this, bro, I'm sorry. I did not know. I promise you I didn't know that was gonna happen, man. But, you know, I appreciate you being a good sport about it. But anyway, I think that's all I got for this, man. I felt like I wanted to tell y'all something else, but I can't think of it. So anyway, like, share, subscribe. We're gonna holler at y'all later on. Peace!